Hey everyone, I hope you can hear and see me okay. I'm doing something a little different. We're in my kitchen. Hopefully I give myself enough lead with my lapel mic. I didn't want to have too much background noise. So today I'm going to talk to you about body care, but what better way to do that than to wash my hands at the sink and demo things on my hands, because it would be really weird to demo it anywhere else, if you know what I mean. So I talk about in one of my posts later on, first of all, let's start head to toe. Satin Lips. We have a Satin Lips Shea Sugar Scrub and then a Shea Butter Balm. Did you know your lips don't exfoliate themselves? No, really, they don't. And you eat about 8 pounds of lip product in your lifetime because you just inadvertently chew it off. Also dead skin, by the way. Hello, Loretta. I will try to talk to you guys, and if I see something, I'll comment, but if I can't, don't worry about it. I want to let people know that you don't eat the sugar scrub, you wash it off. So if you're diabetic, no worries, you're not going to have a problem. We used to have a lip mask, which I had to let sit for 30 seconds, and nobody could stand leaving it on their mouth because it looked like they'd had a powdered donut. It was like this weird white scrub, not unlike the microdermabrasion. So usually a wet tissue will suffice. I'm going to use a paper towel. Try not to be wasteful. I'm going to turn the water off in between. And I had lipstick on. But let me get in a little closer. So I have no dried, flaky stuff going on. And so naturally your lips need hydration. So this is the Shea Butter Balm, or thebalm.com if you're, that old saying. And it's a little opaque. And the winter gets a little lumpy because it's the shea, butter kind of chunks up. But in the summer it gets super liquidy. So be careful not to leave it in a hot purse or car. It will end up getting like super gross and it'll squirt and make a mess. So just FYI, room temperature is best for that. Now, it's not super shiny. You can put more on and get it more shiny. And if you're addicted to your lip product, it's probably because it has an additive like a fragrance, alcohol, or something else like menthol that's actually drying your lips out so that you'll use more product. I will not name names, but you know who you are. So basically, I was talking about Satin Hands next because that's the one I always demo at the sink at parties. And it's one we've had around for a while. We've reformulated it a few times. The emollient that's called the Extra Emollient Night Cream is the original formula emollient. This is a newer version. It's soy-based, so it's not petroleum, so it's not Vaseline. In case you didn't know, Vaseline is petroleum-based. So you put a little of that on first. It's kind of, again, this opaque-ish goop. Now, normally I'd put a lot on my hand, but I'm just demoing it on one hand. It's also great for like your cuticles. If you're ever like trying to hydrate that dead, dry skin on the nail bed. But this we're just going to massage in, and the reason you put it on first is if you ever try to put that on after you wet your hands, it's like jelly, and it just slides right off your hands. You can use either scented, white tea and citrus, or unscented, Satin Hands Sugar Smoothie. It's, again, not being ingested, so you don't have to worry about having a diabetic reaction to it. And, of course, it's sat for a bit, so it's a little stuck. But the cap locks, which is great, keeps you from having it leak everywhere. So this is what happens now. You can kind of see it's a little crusty. This is basically it picking up dead skin, like the lip scrub did, only we're doing it on the hands. So you really want to get the hands nice. If you have calluses, if you work in the garden, if you're a nurse or a teacher, you're going to say, well, I wash my hands a lot. Is this really such a great idea to scrub off the dead skin that protects my hands? And I'll tell you right now, honestly, yeah, a little bit is good. Not like OCD scrubbing here. And what I found was, personally, I don't need the water for the moment, so I'm going to turn that off, that if you give the emollient a chance to sink in past the dead skin you're scrubbing off, now that emollient is kind of down a little bit, you have 7 layers of dermis, so you have some to play with. Top layer is always dead. You can then use our Satin Hands lotion, which is shea infused. Again, shea butter, good for you, plant-based, water police. There's no oil. It's like putting back what your body already wants. So you have the white tea and citrus or the unscented. I'll stick with the unscented. And it's a nice light cream. It's not super thick. Just massage that in. Now, of course, I'm going to wash my hands again, or at least tell you about washing my hands again in a moment. Because what happened in the pandemic, guess what everyone started doing? Washing their hands. Like we've been supposed to be doing this all along, but now we started getting good at it. Well, Mary Kay came out with Satin Hands Wash. No scrubby beads. It's a similar formulation, but not exactly the same. So I have one in my bathroom, one in my kitchen sink. It's a very lightweight, unscented, fragrance-free wash. And what I love is that if you don't have water and can't wash your hands, we now have sanitizer. Yes, when the FDA asked us to make it because we were an essential company, lightweight, it's not like that liquid that comes out of little squeezy bottles all over the place. Smells good, and it's shea infused. So yes, it's got the whatever it is, 75 to 90%, 75% alcohol. That's enough to kill things. Trust me, I'm a lab tech. I know I used to wipe down bench tops all the time. But because it has the shea, it actually kind of puts a little bit back. You know, if you're doing a lot of antiseptic disinfecting on surfaces and your hands are not covered in gloves, you're going to totally dry out your hand. It makes it like a desert with cracks, and then germs get in, and then you get sick. So we want to keep your skin as elastic and hydrated. Look at that. Look how nice. I know, it's really hard to tell, but it's like that. There's no dry cracks on my hands. And I keep this in my purse. It's purse size. You can see how small it is. What I love about it is because it's fragrance-free, you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm going to spritz my friend's hands and then she's going to have a reaction. It won't happen because there's no scent. So what I've been doing for fun is the soap, the sanitizer, and the lotion with a roll of toilet paper, and we call it the Corona bundle, because who doesn't like a good joke? But it makes for a great hostess gift. So if you're thinking about down the road, oh, I don't know, Thanksgiving or some other holiday when you might be gathering with friends and family, that actually is kind of a cute little hostess gift. She'll actually use it, and she'll thank you later. All right, now, we're not going to, again, demo body, but I wanted to talk about body. We've had satin hands for so long, and those last two were brand new. But what we haven't had as new as that or as old as that is satin body skincare. So we have shea wash, we have a scrub, and we have a lotion. Now I know you can't see it, but let me get a little closer. Notice a little detail. The stripes on the container, so you can kind of tell them apart. Now maybe in the shower you have a little trouble telling, but it's really good at a quick glance to make sure you're grabbing the right thing. Now just so you can see it, the shea scrub is kind of a white powder. It's very similar to our microdermabrasion, but it's a little more coarse, so it's safe for your body. Probably not quite as coarse as satin hands. I leave that one in my shower, and I just use it when I can. The lotion, of course, lotion my hands, lotion my feet, my elbows, my kneecaps, anywhere that tends to be dry, and it's a nice big bottle. It's the same scent. Look how much more you're getting. Saying, you know, you can buy these individually. You can buy a satin hand set together or just the lotion. So what I find happens is you run out of scrub, but you have your emollient and the lotion, you buy the other scrub and use it in its place. You run out of lotion, get the body lotion. Now, of course, if you run out of emollient, you could use the extra emollient night cream. So that's sort of a fix. But it's just nice to know that our stuff is very mix and match. And this is a light scent. Like my husband actually uses the satin body. Now, he used to use the men's scented body wash, but that's seasonal and it comes in this itty bitty bottle. And, you know, guys. But what I loved, this has become one of my favorite gifts to give people. They made it regular line. It was limited edition before. You know, body butters. This is our satin body whipped shea cream. It's like, I cherish this. I don't use a ton of it. This is a little thicker, a little creamier, very luxurious. Again, very light scent. And I just like that it's something I can sit on the side of the tub when I get out. I'm doing a pedicure and I want to really hydrate my very dry feet after I've scrubbed off calluses with my pedi file. That didn't sound right. Ped egg, pumice stone. That's probably a better word. Some people like that. That's great, but I don't do scented. We still have our classic 2-in-1 body wash and shave and our hydrating lotion. I keep wanting to call it moisturizer, but hydrating lotion. Unscented. This is like clear and this is like white. My husband will use this when we run out of the other stuff. And he doesn't care. He just turns it this way. It's like, I don't care that the bottle is pink. I'm not looking at the label. Good point. And again, we got you covered from head to toe. So I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Mint Bliss. This is another one that we've had around for a long time. Now, you won't put it on your face or your hands. The mint kind of causes a little bit of a tingling effect. But what I love is it's actually kind of like a light greenish colored lotion. You can't really see it here, but you just trust me. So it actually matches the bottle. And this stuff is great. So oftentimes what I'll do is I'll use satin hands, emollient and scrub on my feet, and then the Mint Bliss lotion to finish. Whereas I'll leave the satin hands up at the kitchen and bathroom sink. The satin body stays in the shower. The Satin Hands spray goes in the purse along with the lip balm. And this stays in the bathroom night near my toothbrush so that I don't use my toothbrush to clean my lips off. So that is pretty much the whole family of satin products and related. I didn't want to be on long today. I didn't want the water running constantly too. And I feel like that gives you something to play with. These make great gifts. These make great self-pampering. If you're doing a spa day, all you need is like, some bubble bath, a candle, some nice music. You've got your satin products and you can just pamper yourself. Perhaps if you watched my video from yesterday, and if not, you can go back and check it out. I was talking about masks, multi-masking, eye gel patches, biocellulose masks, and serums, and other ways that you can pamper and treat your body. So what I'm saying is Mary Kay isn't just makeup, and it isn't just anti-aging for the face. We like to think that we can kind of carry over into the rest of the body, some fragrance, some non. Yeah, we do perfume. I will not be covering that probably this week. And yes, I will cover color tomorrow, I promise. Even though you might be able to see it. I'm wearing my glitter. This is from our fall limited edition eye color, and I just scrubbed off the shimmery lipstick. But you'll get an up close and personal color tutorial tomorrow. I'll put a little look together for you to enjoy. And in the meantime, I have a giveaway this afternoon, and it'll go through the end of this week. You know the Sonic brush that I mentioned in my posts from, I believe it was Monday? Well, I'm giving one of those away. Now, how are you going to win? Well, there are 3 ways to win. You can enter by registering on my website. That's the marykay.com/krrosecarol. And that will allow you to get catalogs and or PDF of the catalog once a quarter. I will try not to spam you. I don't like doing that. You can opt in. You don't opt out. So you have to opt in. Otherwise, you get nothing. But you're registered, and I'll know that because I'll see a notification. It allows me to also follow up at you, see if there's anything I can, help you with. There is my VIP group, which is where I do most of my videos, entertainment tutorials. If you love the memes, if you loved my fun questions, if you like my quirky personality, that's where I spend a lot of my time, is in the VIP group. That's where announcements go first, special offers and deals, and so forth. I would like to think that if you want to know what's going on, but you're not necessarily wanting to commit, you can also follow my YouTube channel. And, before I forget, the VIP group I have mentioned before this week, it's called Seeing Life Through K. Rose Carol's Colored Glasses, because I have middle name of Rose, and I've been using K. Rose Carol as my handle across all social media. And it just seemed like a bad pun couldn't get any worse, so I used it originally as a blog and now as my VIP group name. I also have a YouTube channel. I know, really, who doesn't? But I had one before the pandemic. I just started really getting consistent about putting gifting ideas, color tutorials, other instruction on how to use product. The video you saw with the biocellulose mask from yesterday, I assume you watched it. I recorded that and put that up on my YouTube channel several years ago, and it's actually one of the ones that got the most hits. I do cover other topics. I'm going to probably create a separate channel for public speaking and other things that I do that are not Mary Kay related. But the idea is everyone and their brother is on YouTube now, so I figured why not, right? So most of the content I create here gets uploaded to YouTube. This is exclusive, so you won't see this video over there, and this will get deleted at the end of the event. So you want to write down this information, because I can't yet figure out how to create my YouTube channel to have my name, so it's a bunch of letters and numbers. It's in the post, so you can copy it and paste it into your browser and select it and hit subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell. You know how the YouTubers always say that, hit the bell, so you'll get notified when I post. I usually post once a week. I've been taking a break only because it's been really hot out and I don't like sweating on camera, but I will get back to doing regular tutorials soon, and I might re-upload once I edit and clean up some of these videos. So for holiday gifting, the products will change, but some of the concepts won't, about taking advantage of shipping and packaging and so forth. That's the kind of stuff that I'd like to share with you guys. And I don't know why, but my light turned off even though it's plugged in. And I will fiddle with that later. But I guess that's mean my time is up. Thank you for watching. Again, Loretta, good to see you. And any questions, you can contact me. I will try to put my contact information in the video comments below. Bye.